What is up, Pew Pew Nation? Episode 91. 91 episodes. I'm running solo today. Chris has a sick child, so he is not here. And I asked a couple people if they wanted to host with me, and they were not able to do it either. So it's all right. We'll run solo today. It's all good. It is all good. Yeah, Josh, you like that shirt? This is the new one. freedomfatigues.com. Make sure you guys check it out. We're actually going to give one of these away. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Woo! We're going to give one of these away tonight. Live on Pew Pew Nation Live. So, make sure you guys stay tuned to win the brand new shirt from freedomfatigues.com with the, there it is, Don't Tread on Me, the Molan Labe on the sleeve. Long sleeve tee. These things are super, super soft. This thing is fantastic. I just got it today, actually. I'm super excited. So, sorry, it got warm in Michigan. It's like 50 degrees out, raining, and then it's going to snow like 8 inches tomorrow. My allergies are just freaking nuts. So, excuse me if I have to blow my nose today, but it is what it is. It's Michigan. That's all I can say. So who's here? Let's see who's here real quick. Who is here? What is up? Olin, Zach, Dan, Brian, Eric, Nathan, Josh, Mike, Stephanie, Cindy, Mark, Jessica, everybody. Welcome to Pew Pew Nation Live, episode 91. I already forgot that. That's pretty bad. We got some stuff to talk about today. That's for sure. So, first thing I wanted to start off with was, if you guys all saw my post last week Friday, actually. I spent the night pretty much at Freedom Fatigues warehouse, where my photography studio is as well, shooting the cover for Ballistic magazine. So, Ballistic magazine is it's the top dog. That is the magazine. I've done combat handguns covers. I've done personal defense world. I've done guns of the old west. It's like tactical life, ballistic. So like those were my two goals. Ballistic especially. I just went like this. I was like, yeah, screw tactical life. Boom, ballistic. So shot the cover of Ballistic magazine. I cannot wait to see what the art department does for Athlon Outdoors and see what the alien looks like. So is the Luago alien pistol, which I've showed you guys on here before. That's what we were shooting for the cover. And I can't wait to see what that cover looks like. I think it's going to look fantastic. So, pretty cool. So, shooting the cover of Ballistic is kind of funny because, sorry, like I said, my allergies, I'm dying. Shooting the cover was kind of funny because people are like, oh, you just take a picture. You take your camera and you go click, right? Well, what a lot of people don't understand, and that's why I wanted to take the picture that I took. Let me see if I can pull that picture up real quick, actually, and I'll show you guys on here, because I did not, I forgot to put it on my, the podcast today, but I did not have time to really prepare today, unfortunately, because I was crazy busy all day. But here is the picture of my setup. So, come on, focus on it. Well, you get the idea. It won't focus, but so that is the setup that I had. It looks pretty ghetto because I don't have a lot of fancy equipment really. I do things kind of old school, but either way. So a gun suspended in midair is the setup to get that picture properly. The floating alien. And it's kind of cool because like a lot of people don't understand like what happens behind the scenes of a photo shoot or a video shoot, and a lot of people always think that like my job is literally like, oh, you just go, you take a picture. And I get that all the time with people where like they're like, "Oh, I have a cell phone. I'll take that picture. Not a big deal." So, it's kind of cool when I can do like a behind the scenes view of what I'm actually doing and how that works. So, like, here's a Combat Handguns magazine right here that we're gonna give away in a few minutes. And it's a very similar setup. So the art department's gonna take that picture that I took, and they're gonna turn it into that. So pretty much you have a picture like this, this one. So that is one of the shots that I took. It's hard to see on the screen here, but that is one of the shots that I took. And they're gonna take that picture, the art department for Athlon Outdoors, and they're going to turn it into maybe that picture, maybe one of the other ones. I'm not sure yet. They're going to do which one works best. They're going to turn it into a cover like this. So it's kind of cool to see, like, you look at this cover and you're like, oh, it's not really that big of a deal. Like, anybody could do that. And then when you break it down and you actually try to do it, so there's certain things that people don't understand, like the red in the optic. Trying to get the red in the optic, go take a picture of one of your red dots and figure out how to get that red in the optic. I did not add that coloring. Like I enhanced the colors a little bit in post-production on the computer, obviously, but I didn't add that actual coloring. And you can see here that whoever shot this one, it doesn't look like that. So my big thing is trying to get that color out. So when you try to do that kind of stuff and get that kind of details, those small little details out of the gun, it is absolutely crazy what goes into it. Like, it's just, people don't understand, and I wanted to just show you guys real quick. And I was excited because ballistic magazine, it is like, that is my dream. That's what I've been working towards for like 5 years now, is getting the cover of ballistic magazine, and I have not been able to achieve it until now. So make sure you guys watch for that cover. I don't even know what issue is coming out. It should be the next issue of Ballistic, so probably in a month or so that'll be out. But man, it's cool. It's cool as hell. It's definitely cool. Gerald said use polarized filter and light. That doesn't really work, unfortunately, because the problem is that you'll get the color, but you're not going to get that where you don't see through it. Because when you see through it, I feel you lose a lot of the details. So like here on the SRO right there, this one here, you can see through that optic on there, which I don't like. I think you lose a lot of the detail. Like, it's kind of cool, but I'm not a big fan of that. I like it being like just crisp. So, but either way, there's a million ways to achieve the same photo. I like hanging guns by fishing line, suspended in front of a white panel, and spending all night Friday to make sure that every little detail of that gun was perfect. So it's pretty cool. I can't wait to see it on the cover. But I will definitely make sure that you guys, I'm going to give a couple of those away when they come out, and make sure that you guys see that. But it's going to be pretty cool to see. So, and the article on the alien is in there, so why not get that magazine? Matt said, you take great photos. I've seen you work. It's impressive. A quick shot of the CZ Saturday looks sweet. Yeah, Matt bought a new gun Saturday. That thing is sweet. It's CZ. It's pretty much a Shadow 2, but it's the, what is it, the SD01. I can't remember the model number that it's like the lower end of the Shadow 2. It's the same gun, though. It's badass. Josh said something to be proud of, for sure. I'm pretty excited about it. I really am. Like, usually a lot doesn't excite me. The SB01. Sorry, thank you, Matt. There's not a lot that excites me, like, about magazines anymore. Like, it was funny, me and my wife were going through, she works at my old desk now in our office because she works from home, and she's like, can we get rid of this crap? What is all this stuff? And I'm like looking at it. And it's like, it's all magazines. And I'm like, those are literally magazines from like the first magazine I ever had an article in to probably 3 years later, probably 2 years ago. And it's every magazine I ever had anything in. And it's this stack. I mean, the thing is like this tall. It's ridiculous. And like, it was funny because like when I first started doing this, for about the first year and a half, like we would run out to the store when we find out that a magazine came out. We'd run to Meijer, Walmart, Bass Pro Shop, whatever, just to pick up a magazine and be like, my name is in this. Like, and you know, you're like in the store, you're all excited, going through it, and you're like, look at how cool that is. It's my name, it's my pictures. And like, it's not exciting to me anymore because it's normal now. Like, it's just what it is. So when I actually like get to a goal where like Ballistic Magazine cover, now I'm excited. Like, I'm excited. I will run out to the store, even though I'll get copies sent to me as well. I will run out to the store and see that cover on the shelf because cover shots in general are just cool. Like, I'm waiting for the new Guns of the Old West to come out because that also is one of my covers. That should be out really soon here, probably in the next month as well. But like, that's cool still, like the covers. Being in the magazine, like personally, like my pictures, like of me, my pictures of me, not just my photos that I take, that's still kind of cool, but it's at the same time kind of like, it is what it is. Like, it's not that big of a deal anymore. I'm in a lot of magazines, so the cover I'm excited about. That is for sure. Josh Krakowski said, huge plug. I was able to get to Not Just Guns, and to say that place is amazing is an understatement. If anyone in Michigan is ever in Mason, Lansing area, be sure to stop in. The friendliness, knowledge, selection, and family-type atmosphere is something to experience for sure. Thanks, Matt and Andy, for taking me out. Congrats on the new CZ, Matt. Congrats to Josh. Josh, let him know what you got. You got a VP9? I can't remember everybody's guns. Josh picked up a badass gun too. Yes, Not Just Guns is fantastic. We talk about it all the time. Not Just Guns, they're working on their auction system. So last week there was kind of like a test auction to see how it did with the new system. They had to work out a couple bugs. VP9B, that's right, the button model. So congrats on that, Josh. Congrats to Matt on that CZ. Some badass guns. I didn't buy anything, but I do have something new to show you today. So, but either way, like, Not Just Guns, it's just it's a different atmosphere. It's like I was talking to Josh. This first time Josh was down there, and I'm just kind of laughing as like he's asking me questions about what he should buy. Like, hey, I'm thinking about something like this. I'm thinking about something like this. So sure, I'll give him suggestions on like what I like or what I've shot or whatever. But I was like, seriously, ask the guys. Ask whoever's helping you. Tony helped him out. Tony's a great guy. Tony had at one point probably, I would say 12 guns, 12 pistols sitting on the counter in front of Josh as he went to the other case to go help another customer that he pulled multiple guns out for as well. So that is the difference between Not Just Guns and a regular gun shop that you go into. A regular gun shop you go into, they're going to grab one gun. They're going to be like, all right, I want to see that FN 509. Okay, here you go. Here's the 509. They check it. They hand it to you, and you check it out. Okay, I'm going to check out that Glock 19 instead. Maybe I'll like that one better. They take the 509 from you. They put it in the case. They grab your Glock that you want to look at. They check that. They put it on the counter. Can I see that 509 again? Take your Glock, put it in the case, grab your 509, bring it back out. Not Just Guns does things totally differently, which is honestly what is the most amazing thing to me. They will bring out at least 12 guns. I mean, literally, like, Tony was just like, here, try this one, try this one. He was like, oh, you're looking at the VP9. Here's this model, this model, this model, this model, this model. Here, hold them all, compare them all. Like, it's just such a different atmosphere. And it just shows, like, how personable their service is. So, they're fantastic. They have a lot of inventory online. They're about to have a lot more inventory online. We got some huge announcements to make about Not Just Guns in the very, very near future. Can't make those yet. But those are going to be fantastic for everybody, even out-of-state people. So, but make sure you check them out, notjustguns.com, or run down to the store if you can, Mason, Michigan, and make sure you tell them that Pew Pew Nation sent you. And they usually have some freebies behind the counter for you guys. So, different versions of the VP9s. Oh, wait, hang on. Tony's my dog, is what Matt said. At least 12 guns helped me too. Although I was pretty set on what I wanted. Yeah, Matt knew what he wanted. The different versions of the VP9 are crazy. Tony literally had 12 guns out. Wrote down the breakdown of each. Hold on one second. There we go. Hopefully I wasn't echoey there. My sound was on. It was kind of weird. I was hearing all these alerts come through. Made sure I understand what he was telling me. It was incredible. Lisa asked, in your classes, do you need to bring a gun for it? So, no, in my classes, I actually offer free gun rental if you want. The only thing you have to do is purchase ammunition from me for the gun rental, and that's really only because they're my personal guns. So, I don't want somebody shooting some garbage ammo through my gun that they found at a gun and knife show and blow my gun up. But in all of our classes, Pew Pew Nation CPL classes anyway, they're $125. If anybody is looking for a class, March 20th is our next class. They're $125, and they do include free gun rental, lunch, your range time. They include everything. So if you do not have a firearm, you do not need one to take our class. We will pair you with the gun that I feel is going to be the best for you, and you get to handle probably 20, 30 guns at the class to make sure, or to see what you like, to kind of get a feel for it. So, yeah, Tony and his AKs. Nikki shot at Total Firearms today. Wish I would have stopped in to Not Just Guns. How's Total Firearms range? I haven't been in there. Thank you, John. John said, I took his class. It was a great experience and very professional. I appreciate the shout out there. Cindy, same with you. Thank you very much. Yes, we definitely do. Cindy said it's an excellent class. I highly recommend it, above and beyond the basic CPL. And that is exactly what we pride ourselves on in the Pew Pew Nation classes. All of our classes is that we do more than the basic stuff. We're not necessarily in it to make money. Obviously, I have to make a couple bucks to to make it worth my time to be able to do it. But I don't care about making money. I care about creating responsible, good gun owners. That's what I care about. So we run classes a lot differently than most people. 7 lanes. Sweet. Thank you, Stephanie. Lauren, you definitely got to make it out to Not Just Guns. It'd be awesome. If your dad's in town, you should take him. Seriously, it is a trip to take that is well worth it. So, all right. Before we get into some real craziness, let's give something away. We kept showing the magazine, so let's give away combat handguns real quick. What do you guys think? You want to win something? Let's see some likes and loves if you want to win some magazines. We got the new shirt from Freedom Fatigues. There it is right there with the Molan Labe down the arm. Badass shirt from freedomfatigues.com, all American made. We're going to do a magazine first. Let me get back into... There it is. All right. Sorry, I was signed out of my Facebook. I don't know why this thing is not... Hold on, let me get out and refresh this page so that I have updated comments, because it's still showing the comments from the very beginning of the episode here. So that's not going to really work very well. There we go. Go back in. All right. There we go. All right. I think we're up to date. Everybody's ready for a giveaway. So if you're new to Pew Pew Nation, welcome. Welcome, everybody. The way we do our giveaways is we pick a number 1 through 100. Yeah, Facebook at its best, exactly. So we pick a number 1 through 100. You guess your number, and you can keep guessing until I say stop. If, let's say, you're guessing the number 7, you're going to hit 7 with like an exclamation point, an A, something after it, because what that does is it's going to beat Facebook's algorithms a little tiny bit and let me see more of your comments. So what happens is Facebook thinks that you're spamming us because you're commenting so fast. You're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're just commenting like crazy. And Facebook thinks that you are spamming us, which you're not, obviously, but they try to protect me. So I really appreciate the protection, Facebook, but yeah, fuck off. How's that? So when I say start, you guys are going to start guessing. Did I miss some comments here? Hold on. Matt said Tony sold him his. It was hilarious. Told him, wasn't sure why I wanted one, just did. His response was, everyone needs a ghetto blaster. That's awesome. All right. So let's start guessing 1 through 100. When you see start, I got to write down a number real quick, and it is that one. All right. When you see start guessing 1 through 100. This is for Combat Handguns Magazine from Athlon Outdoors. Coming through way faster on my phone than the computer today, of course. And you got to bear with me because I'm by myself today. All I have with me is these 2 friends behind me. There's that little guy there and that guy over there. I don't know what they're doing behind me. It's really weird. What's really strange is somehow they haven't killed anybody yet. I'm just confused by that whole situation right now. We'll get back to those, though. Keep guessing 1 through 100. Come on, keep guessing, keep guessing. Keep guessing, guys. 1 through 100 for Combat Handguns Magazine. And we got a bunch of giveaways. We got Pew Pew Nation stickers. I got other magazines. We got the shirt. We got all kinds of stuff today. So maybe I'll throw some other stuff in there. I got some other hats over here and stuff. We'll see. Come on. We got one. Stop guessing. We have a winner. Where'd it go? Seriously. Here's Facebook doing its crap again. Stupid Facebook. Alright, well, we have a winner, so stop guessing. Alright, I think I said stop, but maybe I didn't say stop. Alright, and the winner of Combat Handguns magazine is Cindy. Congratulations, Cindy. You got yourself the magazine. I don't even know if I have articles in this one, but let's see what I got here. Let's see. Yes, I do. I do have pictures and article in here. Page 90, I believe. Look at that. My old 10 mil I miss. There you go. So one of my articles is in there. So congratulations, Cindy. You got yourself Combat Handguns. Where is Cindy? Did she see it? Oh, yeah, there she is. Perfect. All right. So I don't know if I even want to get into this. Jeez, Pete, this is such a mess. So if you guys didn't see, Remington was being sued by, I believe it was 9 parents. Maybe it was 12. I can't remember exactly. But they were being sued by the Sandy Hook victims. So today they settled on a $73 million settlement to those families. So obviously we all know Sandy Hook. It was an insane tragedy. But it's hard to talk about it and not. I don't want to be disrespectful to the victims and their families because it is a horrible, horrible thing. The children that died at Sandy Hook are the same age as my son, so that it's horrible. It really is. But this lawsuit is horse shit. Is what Matt Brennan just said, and it was my words exactly. The lawsuit is absolute. It's just ridiculous. So I'm going to read this quick article here. It has most of the information. So there's 9 victims' families. The Sandy Hook shooting was in 2012. They've been fighting this, and they've been doing this since then. It's the litigation with Remington Arms, the maker of the Bushmaster AR-15 style rifle that was used to kill 20 first graders and 6 teachers at the elementary school in Newtown, Connecticut. This is an article with some of the victims' families talking in it too. Nicole Hockley, whose son Dylan was one of the first graders killed, called the settlement a landmark historic victory. Hockley is also the co-founder and CEO of Sandy Hook Promise Foundation, a nonprofit focused on gun violence prevention, founded by family members and Sandy Hook victims. The gun industry has been shielded from being held accountable for their part in these tragedies, she said at Tuesday's news conference. Today changed that. 4 insurers for Remington, which has filed for bankruptcy twice in 2 years, have agreed to pay the $73 million. So their insurance companies are paying this. Part of the settlement, Remington also agreed to allow the families to release documents they obtained during the lawsuit, including ones that show how the gun maker marketed the weapon. How the gun maker marketed the weapon, said Josh Koskoff, the lead attorney representing the families. Hockley said the families can't wait to release the thousands of internal documents they obtained, which said, paint a picture of a company that lost its way, choosing more aggressive marketing campaigns for profit, which with no thought of the impact. So pretty much this whole thing, I'm not going to read the rest of it, but this is what they were sued over. The Supreme Court's threw this case out. They said, no way, we're not doing this, because there is a law that protects firearm manufacturers and firearms dealers from being held accountable for actions of criminals. You can't sell a product and then hold the company liable for what somebody does with that product. You just can't. So, the Protection of Lawful Commerce in Arms Act was put in place in 2005, and what that is it's a United States law that protects firearm manufacturers and dealers from being held liable when crimes have been committed with their products. However, both manufacturers and dealers can still be held liable for damages resulting from defective products, breach of contract, criminal misconduct, or other actions for which they are directly responsible in much the same manner that the U.S.-based manufacturer of consumer products is held responsible. So, this act was put into place to specifically protect firearms manufacturers and dealers from being held accountable for a criminal's actions. The fact that this lawsuit was allowed to happen is complete and utter bullshit. That's all there is to it. It was a local state court that took this case. The fact that these insurance companies settled is horseshit. And the fact that it doesn't sound like Remington or these insurance companies are going to try to appeal this to a higher court is horseshit. That's all there is to it. Again, I understand the tragedy and the way that these families have to be feeling. And it wasn't all the families, obviously, that joined this lawsuit, because there was a lot of families that were like, no, it's not the gun's fault. We have a brain. This is the killer's fault. This isn't the gun's fault. So, one thing that you guys might have noticed is that there's guns behind me. Somehow, those guns where's the time? Where did my time go? I don't know how far in we are right now. There it is, 35 minutes into this podcast, and these guns behind me have not shot anybody. There's a reason for that. A gun is a tool. A gun is a tool, whether any liberal wants to admit it or not. A gun is a tool. It is no different than a hammer, a screwdriver. They're tools. They have a purpose. They have something that they are made to do. Now, a liberal is going to tell you, and these people that are trying to argue all over Facebook about this stuff are going to tell you that the gun's sole purpose is to kill people. A gun's sole purpose is not to kill people. That's not that hard to figure out if you have any sort of brain capacity. A gun's sole purpose is to be used as a tool for the person that is using it. It takes a user, it takes a person to operate the tool to do the job that they're trying to do. So that job may be predator hunting on a farm. Let's say I own a farm and I have issues with coyotes killing my livestock. I need a tool to take care of the problem. So what do? I grab a gun because that's the right tool for the job. Maybe I go to the grocery store and realize that the shelves are bare because we have Joe Biden as our president. What do? I go in the woods with a tool and shoot an animal to eat so that I can provide food for my family. A gun is not just a killing machine. I'm sorry. That's not how it works. These guns behind me have not shot one person while I've been sitting here at all. Actually, these guns have never shot anybody ever. Ever. Not once. I'm so tired of this freaking talk about how guns are killing machines and the 30 round magazine. This is a killing machine. This is scarier to a politician than anything, I swear. They're so scared of a 30 round magazine. Guess what? I put a continuous precision mag extension on these Lancer mags, and now it's a 32 round magazine. Now it's even a higher capacity. Now it's like an extreme capacity killing machine magazine clip, whatever they want to call it, bullet holder thing. These people are morons. This case is ridiculous. This case is going to, the biggest problem with this case is it's going to open up the floodgates for all of this stuff. It's going to be a shitstorm for these manufacturers because now, so what happened was Remington was sued because pretty much they put out an ad that said, get your man card back, buy a Bushmaster. It said something like that. It wasn't those exact words, but it literally did use man card, buy a Bushmaster. So they're saying that they advertised that gun to pretty much the shooter, and they are the responsible party for him picking up a Bushmaster AR-15 illegally because he was only 20 years old and using that gun to kill kids, teachers, his mom. It's insane. I mean, this is going to, there's going to be a trickle-down effect from this because politicians are already like, oh yeah, we can go after, this is a good way to do it. We can go after their marketing and their advertising and how they're marketing their products. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, and it's going to be it's just going to be a mess. Let me read some comments here before I go on. Eric, you're 100% right. Eric said, great, my turkey loads I got from Remington cost double now. And that's the problem, is the trickle-down effect of just this is going to go to everybody. Because every single one of these manufacturers, insurance companies right now is going, well, we got to up our insurance rates, right? How can we insure Remington Arms or Smith & Wesson or FN? How can we insure these companies if there's a possibility of somebody using their product in the near future and might kill somebody with it? How can we insure them? So everything is going to go up. So again, inflation is insane right now, and now you're going to start seeing it even more in the firearms market because they have to. And it's not the manufacturer's fault necessarily. It's stuff like this. It's these bullshit courts that think that they're above the law. There's a law in place that literally protects Remington. It's there. It protects them from the exact same thing that they are paying $73 million for. I just don't understand how, and I mean, I guess I understand it, because we have a president in office who literally talks about the Second Amendment and talks about how it's not an absolute. I mean, this is what we played last week. This is him.
Because I said,
Second Amendment's not absolute.
Defunding. We're about funding and providing the additional services you need beyond someone with a gun strapped to their shoulder, to their hip. We need more social workers. We need more mental health workers. We need more people who, when you're called on these scenes and someone's about to jump off a roof, is not just someone standing there with a weapon. It's someone who also knows how to talk to people, talk them down. We can't expect you to do every single solitary thing that needs to be done.
So there you go. I mean, that's him. That's the Second Amendment's not an absolute thing. When it was written, you couldn't buy a cannon. Yes, you could buy a cannon, first of all. This all is just so ridiculous, and unfortunately, we got to hold on, and we as gun owners and law-abiding citizens that actually have a fucking brain, we have to hold on to the seat of our pants pretty much right now, and just go along with the ride for the next 2 years because we can't do anything about it, and this is the kind of stuff that is going to go on. And we're going to see more and more and more and more of these lawsuits. And it's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Mark said Budweiser made me drunk. It's just, well, I was using the correlation during Christmas, around Christmas time. That idiot ran his car through the parade, killed 6 people or whatever, critically injured multiple others. Well, that was a Ford Explorer, an older Ford Explorer. Ford advertised their vehicle, their Ford Explorer. I know for a fact they've advertised their Ford Explorer that it can go anywhere. It's the Explorer. It's made to explore. Well, they never put a disclaimer on there that you couldn't run it through a crowd of people. So are we going to sue Ford for that? The Explorer killing 6 people? When in the U.S. are we going to start holding the criminals accountable for what they do and not trying to find somebody else to blame? It's nobody else's fault, but this guy, I can't remember his last name. His first name was Adam, the shooter. He's a mentally ill human. That's what he was. He had years and years of counseling and mental illness, and he had been admitted into mental institutions. He was 20 years old, and he had mental problems. He committed crimes because he was mentally ill. It's like everything. If you go kill kids, if you go kill people for no reason at all, you have mental issues. Instead of looking at the mental health problems in our country, we have to go after the big, scary AR-15. This thing is so scary. It is killed. How many people has it killed since we've been sitting here? I better watch it because, it might kill some people while we're just sitting here. I'm so tired of the bullshit. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. Nikki said, brain and heart issue, not gun problem. Exactly. Cindy said, so the gun killed people, not the... I'm trying to catch up on some comments, sorry. Not the person. Hammers kill more than ARs every year. Baldwin's... Yeah, Cindy said, Baldwin said he didn't pull the trigger. Like, it's so stupid. Dan asked, why do you think they settled? So, Remington Arms is bankrupt. Remington isn't even really a company anymore. The same company that was being sued is not a company. So, who settled was the insurance companies. So, I think the insurance companies settled to get rid of this, to just have this go away. And who knows what the insurance company's ulterior motive is in this. So now, how many other companies does that insurance company represent? How much money can they upcharge on those companies' insurance, or we're going to drop you? So now your, $10 million policy a year, because it's probably what they're charging manufacturers, something crazy, is now $40 million a year because Remington had to pay $73 million, and now we're worried that this might happen again. So I don't know. I just don't trust the motive behind it. I just think it's ridiculous. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, and it's a mess. It's gonna become a total shit show with this stuff going on. Let me catch up on a couple comments. I'm way behind, but I'm not going to the top here. Can we sue? Brian asked, can we sue U-Haul for the Oklahoma bombing? Exactly. Why not? Why can't we sue U-Haul? They rented a truck to somebody and didn't do a full background check on them. It was an assault truck. Paul said they're looking for a payday. And I honestly, I'm not even mad at the parents necessarily. I like I said, I get it. I get they're hurt and the kid committed suicide. There's nobody else that they can go after, unfortunately. So I even understand where these parents are coming from. Like I said, Colton is the same age as some of these kids that were shot. It would be devastating. I mean, that's all there is to it. But in my wildest dreams, I can't fathom being even if I didn't do what I did, I couldn't fathom being if we didn't have guns, this would have never happened. That kid would have went and killed those kids either way. It didn't matter how he did it. He would have went and did it. Guess what? That kid also had a Savage 22 rifle. That's what he killed his mom with. A hunting rifle. Looks like a hunting rifle. It's not scary like that one. So they're not even talking about that. He also killed a couple kids and himself with a Glock 20. Not with an AR-15. But they're not talking about that either because that is not going to fit the narrative. A pistol, like my FN509, you guys can see is clear there, that is not going to fit the narrative. That's all there is to it. This isn't scary. It does have a red trigger, so mine might be a little scarier than some. But this isn't scary. This doesn't fit the narrative. It doesn't take one of these big, scary 30-round magazines. It only carries this little magazine that's not as scary, but still holds 16 rounds. So it's bullshit. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's clueless people that don't want to learn. And that's the problem. John said bring back the death penalty. Well, you could bring back the death penalty, but the problem is that they just off themselves anyway. These cowards, that's what they do. Josh said trophies for everyone, gender fluidity. I can't say that word. Trust the science. It's all bullshit. It is all bullshit. That's 100% right. Eric wants to know if he can sue that kayak. It flipped over on him. I wish I saw that video to show you guys right now. As Eric brought it up, I love calling him out on it. Eric's dumbass is out on the lake. I was standing there watching him, and he's sank a kayak 45 times. It was amazing. Love you, Eric, but it was fantastic. Can't wait till next year when you do it again. Sue the broke shooter's family or the firearms manufacturer. Well, yeah, exactly. You're right, Brian. And the guy doesn't have a family because he killed his own mom. So there's literally nobody to blame. So like I said, I don't necessarily I don't like that the families did this. 9 families did this. But I can't say I can't say that I 100% blame them. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You lost your child. That is the worst thing. My biggest fear in my life. You guys wouldn't see me doing this anymore if I lost Colton. That's all there is to it. There's no way, because that is my biggest fear in my life. So I get where these parents are coming from. I have a child that's the same age. Couldn't even imagine what they had to go through, what they go through 15 years later or whatever, or 10 years later or whatever. It's just, to sue a firearms manufacturer is just fucking ridiculous. That's all there is to it. Brian said, is this going to happen in Oxford now? Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Josh asked what trigger is this. This is the Apex flat-faced for the 509. This is my 509 midsize. And the Apex trigger is a must in this gun. The trigger in the 509 is 100% improvement if you put this Apex in there. So I definitely recommend that Apex trigger in that 509. Stephanie said we were all entertained for sure when Eric flipped that kayak. But yes, Brian, we're gonna see. It's like I said, we got 2.5 more years of this, and it's it's going to be a hold on, because shit's going to get wild. That's all there is to it. This kind of lawsuit opens up that, and it just opens the floodgates, and it's just ridiculous. So one thing I did mention, and I wanted to talk about for a second too, is the fact that, like we said, he had a Glock 20 as well. Glock 20 is about the same size as this pistol right here. It is the same exact thing, and I've said this a million times, it is the same exact thing as that gun behind me, the AR-15. The only difference is that the Glock 20 is a pistol, not a rifle. So I think it's hilarious that people lose their minds all the time about this gun right here, but they never say anything about this gun right here. So now, the way these guns function, and I know you guys all know this, but we're going to do it anyway. The way these guns function is exactly the same. And hopefully some politician morons are watching this so that I can explain this super, super easy. So let's do the AR first. So this gun is 100% clear. As you guys can see there, no mag in there. It is a clear gun. There's no bullets in this gun. So I dropped that bolt, which is like putting your slide forward on a pistol, and I turned my safety off, which some guns have them, some guns don't. This gun doesn't even have a safety, so it has a trigger safety, that's it. But when I do this, you guys can see my finger here. We'll turn it. Let's see if I can do it this way. I'll just do it this way. It's too hard. All right, when I pull this trigger, the gun goes bang. Now, if I re-engage the trigger now, so I'm still holding that trigger back, it is not just firing. It has not dropped that hammer one more time. So what I have to do is I let the trigger forward. You hear that click. That means that the trigger is resetting. Now, when I hit the trigger again or pull the trigger again, bang, the gun goes off again. It is a semi-automatic firearm. So when I pull the trigger, it's reset. I pull the trigger once, it goes bang. It doesn't keep going off. It's not a full auto gun. This is not full auto. Pull that trigger, it goes bang. Just like that. So guess what is super crazy is that a pistol is clear. A pistol has the exact same function. It's insane to me that nobody can understand this in the political world. So when I pull that trigger, click, that's the gun going off. Resets, bang. One round, that's all it shoots. Click, reset that trigger, shot again. It shoots one round when you pull the trigger. It does not shoot multiple rounds. So I don't understand why this is so difficult to figure out. My 7-year-old literally knows how these guns function. He shoots both of them. He understands that. All I would love to see is a stupid-ass politician, one of these judges, one of these lawyers, somebody, go shoot a fucking gun before you talk about them. That's all I want them to do. I will gladly offer my services of instructing to any politician, any lawyer, any judge, anybody like that that wants to learn about guns before they talk shit, before they run their mouth and allow a case like this to go through. Gladly allow any of them into my classes free of charge, 100% free. You guys all heard it on Pew Pew Nation Live. I urge them all, come to my classes. Take a private lesson with me. I don't care what you do. Let me put a gun in your hands and teach you how to use it properly, and then go try to argue the fact that that gun is dangerous. I guarantee it won't happen. Brian said, I hope the midterms really change the House and Senate. If the midterms do not, we are royally screwed. They need to. Everybody has to get out there and vote. We got to vote enough that we actually offset the fake votes too. So we have to get out there and vote. Vote more times than you want. I don't know. Just keep walking in. Apparently that's what you can do. So Matt said this kind of lawsuit sets a terrible precedent for what's to come. Exactly. It all starts with the assault rifles, and next is a semi-automatic pistol until they are gone. Mike said, and you can hide a pistol better. Science is crazy. Mike said, but I got PTSD and a sore shoulder shooting that AR. Brian said, send an open letter to them, see how many ignore you. I guarantee they all will. I should actually. I think I might actually do that. Send a letter to the politicians and tell them, like, hey, let's go. Come on, Gretchen. Let's go to the range. Tell me that you hate this after I'm done. So I guarantee she'll like it. All of them. It's just stupid. So stupid. I'm so tired of it. Let's give some shit away. What do you guys think? Let's do the shirt. Molon Labe. Brand new. From Freedom Fatigues. American made. In your face apparel. That's what I'm going to call it today. Paul said you could really hide a fork. Yes. But I think it's funny when they talk about this stuff because somebody said that you could really hide a pistol easier than a rifle, which is 100% true. So honestly, if you're a mass shooter, you're going to go try to cause as much damage as possible. Why would you not try to use a pistol? Like, I can shoot 16 rounds out of this gun, reload with another magazine, slip this in my pocket, and walk out of the store or whatever, and nobody knows that who I was. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's all a narrative. That's all it is. It's the rifle has been popularized because of the media, because of the politicians, and this is why this is the tool that most mass shooters decide to grab. Which is sad, because really, the person that should be held accountable for Sandy Hook is the media and the politicians. That's all there is to it. Any politician, any media network that has ever talked about the AR-15 and called it an assault rifle, a weapon of mass destruction, big scary black guns. Anybody that has ever said that should be held accountable for Sandy Hook, and that's the person those are the people that should have been sued. That's all there is to it. All right. Eric said she's busy fixing the damn roads. Yeah, I'm putting a smart road in. A mile of road that's going to charge a smart car or a electric car. What a fucking waste of time. But she got rid of the tampon tax in Michigan, so she's a hero. Oh, man. This is a fun one today. All right, let's give away the shirt. You guys want American-made badassery from freedomfatigues.com? All of Freedom Fatigues apparel is 100% American-made, 100%. From the stitching to the ink that's used on this to the design to literally everything is 100% American-made. This is the brand new shirt from them, the Molon Labe. Boom. Look at that. In your face, softest long sleeve t-shirt I've ever had in my life. I love this thing already. I just got it today. And one of you are going to get it too. So let's give this damn thing away. Oh, man. It's just fitting today, I feel. So let's go with... that's the number we're picking. sticking to it. So when you see start, you're going to start guessing numbers 1 through 100 for the new shirt from freedomfatigues.com. And make sure after the podcast here, you guys go check out freedomfatigues.com as well. Because they got some pretty cool stuff. I actually just approved the artwork for my brand new shirt, so in a couple weeks, we'll be giving one of those away on here too. Brand new designs. It's awesome. You guys are going to love it. So, from Pew Pew Nation Apparel, or Pew Pew Nation USA Apparel, which is an affiliate of freedomfatigues.com. All right, keep guessing. Everybody keep guessing. 1 through 100. And again, you are guessing numbers for the brand new shirt from freedomfatigues.com. Misty, you can only guess one number at a time. Keep guessing, guys. 1 through 100 for the Freedom Fatigues shirt. Brand new design. There's also other new designs on Freedom Fatigues website, so make sure you guys go over there tonight and check those out. Get your orders in. Guess as many times as you guys possibly can until I say stop. Come on, keep guessing. Oh, we got a winner. 3 guesses came through at once, and 2 of them were the right number. That's crazy. This one is the first one, though, so let's write that down. All right. Stop guessing. I think I said stop. That's freaking awesome. 2 people came through at the same time. So, because of that, I'm going to give 2 things away. One person, the first one that I saw, though, is winning the shirt. But I'm going to give a hat. Not a Freedom Fatigues hat this time, but I'm going to give you guys a hat to the other person, and let me... There it is. Where did it go? Yep, that is the one. All right. So the winner of the shirt is the brand new shirt from freedomfatigues.com. Molan Labe down the arm, badass shirt, is Ed Courier. Ed, congratulations. And the other person, though, and I'm going to give away this hat because this is one of my favorite ammo manufacturers, and I have a whole box of hats here. So I'm going to do this one. The other person that was literally came through at the same time, but it was 2 guesses down below Ed's, was Matt Brennan. So Matt, you got yourself an Aguila ammunition hat. Aguila makes some badass ammo. So congratulations to Matt on the hat. Quick double giveaway. And Ed got yourself the new shirt from freedomfatigues.com. So congratulations. I don't know what is going on here. Hold on. All right, there we go. Hell yeah, there we go. So congratulations. Ed, are you new to Freedom or to Pew Pew Nation? The name doesn't sound that familiar to me. There's lots of Eds that come through. So, if you are, where are you from? I always like to know where everybody's from. So congratulations, you guys, both of you guys. And I'm going to show you guys my new suppressor. Yeah, I'm so excited about my new suppressor. So I happened to bring the AR. So this is the gun of the week too. So we're just going to do them both together. Tennessee, sweet. Well, welcome, Ed. Make sure that you... What the hell is my phone doing? It just closed out of it. Make sure that you message me, and anybody that wins, make sure you message me after the podcast with your name, address, Ed, the size of your shirt, because you're the only one that won a shirt today, and your email address. And we'll get that shirt sent out to you. So congratulations on that. And everybody else, Matt with the hat, who won? Cindy won the magazine. I got a couple other things here still to give away, so don't go anywhere. But we're going to talk about this my new rifle. This is the brand new Springfield Saint Victor. So the Saint Victor is I did a torture test a long time ago, and you can see it on my YouTube channel on the Saint Victor. This thing is clear. We're going to check it, even though we already did check it once today, and we all know we checked it, but we're still going to check it. The Saint Victor is one of my favorite rifles since that torture test. We beat the living shit out of it. 5,000 rounds in one day. We literally beat the living piss out of that gun. And I'm going to pull this thing up real quick and double check because the pricing has changed. So let me see what the pricing is on these things, just so that I know I'm giving you guys the right information. All right, there she is. So the Springfield Saint Victor is right there. All right. So it is chambered in 5.56. It has a 16-inch barrel. It's all aluminum, upper and lower. It's got their bolt carrier group in it, all that good stuff. It's everything, the BCM gunfighter stock, which I think is pretty cool. Actually, I'm really liking this stock. So it's very minimalist. It is adjustable. So pretty awesome there. This one is brand spanking new, so it's really stiff. But it does have a nice pad on this stock. I like them better than the Magpuls, the BCMs. Springfield uses the BCM stuff quite often. So nickel boron coated trigger, flat face trigger, which if you guys watch Pew Pew Nation a lot, you know I'm a big fan of flat face triggers. Clearly. I really like flat face triggers. I do not like a curvature on the trigger. So there you go. On the black shirt, you can really see how small that thing is. It's just a fantastic little AR. It's nothing super crazy fancy. Weighs about 6.5 pounds. You know, it's typical AR, 32.5 inches long, with the stock all the way in, 35 with it all the way out. And it's nothing fancy, which is why I really like these Springfield Saint Victor rifles. So you can see it does have rail here for an optic. I have not put anything on it yet, but it does come with these cool little flip-ups. Nothing super fancy there. You can see the front single post. It's adjustable. You push it again to bring it back down, and the rear is also, let's see if I can show you guys where you can see it. There you go. Is also adjustable for windage and elevation, and it has the larger dot and smaller dots for different distances. And again, you just push that thing down. You can leave the pop-up, the flip-ups on there, and run an optic on it. So I just haven't put an optic on it yet, but I did, as you can see, bust that muzzle device off, and there's a reason for that. These guns are about $1,100. I forgot to tell you the MSRP, but they're about $1,100 MSRP. You can buy them for like $900 all over the place. I bet you Not Just Guns has these things for like $850. Seriously. So it's a super budget-friendly AR-15. Entry-level kind of stuff, but with some upgraded parts. So I really love these things. Eric said nice giveaway. So honestly, when the CSX is done, my next one's going to be an AR, Eric. So you're kind of right. So I picked up to run on this gun and a couple other guns as well. The GSL Technologies. This is the. See if it'll focus. Come on. This is the SWAT5. It doesn't want to kind of focus. The SWAT5 from GSL. So you can see how small this can is. It's like 6 inches long. I could hold it in my fingers there. Super lightweight can. And honestly, I didn't even expect this to happen, but these are awesome. They're direct thread, so it was easy to just pull the muzzle device off and thread the can on. But wait till you guys see this can on this gun, and you will know exactly why I picked this can to go on this gun. That's it, to put that can on. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's just made for this damn gun. Like, you can't even see the rail outside of... You can't see the handguard outside of the can. That is freaking awesome. There you go. Boom. You throw this 30-round magazine in there. 32-round, thanks to Continuous Precisions +2 on the Lancer mags. And I have myself a quiet assault rifle. I can sneak up on anybody now because it's like the movies, right? Where like I shoot this thing and it just doesn't make any noise. Not quite true. But badass nonetheless. So look at how it's literally made for the damn gun. It's beautiful, Eric. It is a beautiful thing. So yes, the SWAT5, it will 32 decibel difference in shooting, 5.56. It really likes anything over a 10-inch barrel. So you really don't want to run the SWAT5 on small pistols, short pistols. It needs a little bit more barrel to break up those gases and work properly. But it is perfect on a Springfield Saint Victor. Look at that thing. God, it's beautiful. I might sleep with it tonight. It's my rifle, and I love my rifle. It is just a beautiful thing. So that is my new setup. I'm digging it, and I'm super excited about it. Come on there, Facebook. There we go. Yeah. So that is it. So it's GSL SWAT5 Suppressor. It's like $900 suppressor. Not too bad. With the new tax stamp system, you should only wait 90 days at the most. We'll see what happens with that. But on the Saint Victor, like you can go to Not Just Guns tomorrow and pick this exact package up, and you will not be disappointed. Trust me. Look at this thing. I just love it. It's just so awesome. You got your little flip ups there, so you do have some sights if you need to, and bam! Look at that bad boy. This is such a beautiful sight. SWAT5 from GSL on the Springfield Saint Victor. Badassery. That's what that is. So, it's just awesome. I love it. Let's do another quick giveaway real fast here. Do you guys have any questions about that setup, about the SWAT5, about the Saint Victor, anything at all? Definitely let me know. Have you guys also, I just thought of it because Eric said it's beautiful, and I talked about how beautiful it is, and I want to caress the can and the gun setup all the time. Have you guys watched the Olympics at all? Have you watched the curling, the men's curling, team curling thing at all? Because if you haven't, you should definitely check out the most American to ever walk the face of the earth. So many have called me the most American on the 4th of July anyway, when I'm wearing like American flag Speedos and flamethrowers and shit, going crazy. This guy's got me beat. So, Matt Hamilton is the most beautiful specimen of America that I have ever seen in my life. And I'm not even kidding. This guy is fantastic. So if you have not seen it, beer belly mullet style mustache, Eric said. He is the most beautiful specimen of man, American man, that I've ever seen in my life. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I don't care what you say about me saying that. Watch him curl one time, and you will be hooked. That dude is unbelievable. That's all there is to it. Ed said, not big on the cheating coming from our host this year. What? I'm not sure what that means. Josh said, looks great going to Not Just Guns to fill out paperwork for my suppressor Monday. Sweet. Hell yeah, dude. Hopefully, Josh, did you make an appointment with Stan? Because they are making it much easier if you have an appointment. Oh, I got you. China. I get what you're saying, Ed. Not big on cheating coming from our host this year. I got you now. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of the Winter Olympics. I don't know. They're just boring to me. And it's in China, and I just don't really care. But telling you, watch the men's curling. I really hope. I think the game is tonight, actually, like super late or something tonight. And it will decide if they go on to the final round robin tournament, which I hope they do, because I just need more Matt Hamilton in my life. That's all there is to it. I love the man. He's amazing. I'm going to say it out loud. I don't care. He is the most beautiful specimen of American man that's ever walked the face of the earth. Fight me if you have a problem with it. That's it. All right, let's give some shit away. I would love to give something to Matt Hamilton, like a magazine signed by me, and I get a magazine signed by him in exchange or something. I don't know. That guy's amazing. Josh, oh yeah, he did leave. You're right. That is correct, Josh. But yes, if you could get an appointment, that is the best, because the system sucks, by the way. So if you don't know what we're talking about, Josh is going to get a Form 4 suppressor paperwork done. And if you're going to Not Just Guns, they are fantastic at getting the paperwork done, but the system sucks. It's the ATF that runs it. Let's face it. The ATF sucks. So make sure you make an appointment, and that'll make things a lot easier. And also, Josh, make sure you make an account for yourself on the ATF's website. So, Eric said start growing your hair out. My hair doesn't grow that majestic. My hair grows, and it looks like a Jewish afro. Like, it's just everywhere, and it's falling down. I look like a drug addict, and it just doesn't work, man. I have to have short hair. I have like 175 colics in my head. Like, you can see one right there. See it? Yep, that's one of them. There's one back here. There's one over here. My hair doesn't grow like that. I just don't have the majestic flowing locks like Matt Hamilton would have or does have. So, I don't know. Stephanie asked if we'll see a mullet at the 4th of July party this year. See, I get like the Bob Probert hockey helmet mullet if I did do it. Like, I could shave the top and do like straight up mullet, but it gets all like curly and weird, and it looks like my head's been in a hockey helmet way too long. It just doesn't work. It does not look like Matt Hamilton's majestic flowing locks. The man is a unicorn. That's all there is to it. Watch it. You'll agree. Guaranteed. Let's give some stuff away. Let's give another Combat Handguns magazine away. This is a different issue, obviously. The FM 509 on the cover, or 502, I'm sorry, that's a 502. Looks very much like the 509. It's the 22 version of the 509, though. So, excellent gun for training and stuff like that. Let's see if I have anything in this one. I'm not sure if I do. Let's see. I do. Oh, I got the junkyard build is in this one. So, cool. 84. Bam. There you go. So, there it is. That was my 1880s, 1890, well, actually, 1890, what the hell year was it from? 1896, I believe it was. I can't remember. It's in the article. But it looked like that, and then I sent it off to this badass shop, and then it looked like that afterwards. So that article's in here, which is really cool, and those guys did an awesome job on it. That gun is so cool. It's like probably the only one of its kind at this point. So, I mean, it was pretty bad. You can see the pictures. It was pretty bad. It's all pitted, nasty. But either way, let's give it away. We're going to give Combat Handguns away with a Pew Pew Nation sticker. So, let's do a quick one. 1 through 50. Start guessing when you see start 1 through 50 for the magazine. There we go. With a Pew Pew Nation sticker. How is that even possible? All right, stop guessing. That is absolutely crazy. So I'm just gonna announce it here really quick because that is insane. It was like the third guess. That might be the fastest giveaway we have ever done on Pew Pew Nation. So the winner is Misty Davidson. Misty, you smoked that thing. You were the third guess that came through on my screen, and you won. So you got yourself Combat Handguns, the Pew Pew Nation sticker, and congratulations. Let's do one more sticker. Actually, you know what? I'm feeling generous today because that one was so quick. Let me see what else I got here. So I'm going to let you guys pick between 3 hats that I have in my box of rando giveaways for when I feel more generous and want to give more stuff away. So I have a Rossi hat, gray hat, snapback. These are not Freedom Fatigues hats. These are not American made, guaranteed. Beretta wants to act like they are because they put a flag on it. But a Beretta hat, this is kind of like the non-structured floppy hats with a Velcro back. So pretty nice hat though. And an EOTech, which is one of my favorite, EOTech Voodoo. I love EOTech optics. There you go, Michigan made. Hat is definitely not Michigan made because it says right there made in China. But either way, it's still a sweet hat from EOTech. So you guys pick EOTech, Barrett, or Rossi, and we're going to give it away with a Pew Pew Nation sticker. So which one do you guys want? Comment below and let me know which one you want. Or don't. Are you guys seeing me still? Not sure what's happening. I keep getting kicked out on my phone, so I'm wondering if you guys are too. Alright. Apparently nobody can hear me. I don't know what's happening. I can't see them. There you go. You know what? Actually, what we're going to do, we're just going to give a hat away. And then whoever wins it gets to pick the hat that they want. So let's do that. 1 through 50 with a Pew Pew Nation sticker. Start guessing right now. Boom. and then you guys get to pick. Whoever wins gets to pick the hat that I'm giving away. I don't know why I didn't just think of that before. Not that smart, I guess. Congratulations, Misty, on the last one. But over 50 is not going to win it for you. It's 1 through 50. Keep guessing, guys. 1 through 50, and this is for whatever one of these 3 hats that you may want. Whoops. And a Pew Pew Nation sticker. So, come on, keep guessing. Keep guessing, guys. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. Oh, I'm seeing a trend here from some people. Keep guessing. There it is. Stop guessing. I knew that one was going to come through. I just had a feeling. All right. Stop guessing. And hat. All right. The winner of whichever hat they choose, let me know which hat you want, is Eric Johnson. So congratulations, Eric. You got yourself one of these 3 hats. Rossi, Voodoo, or Barrett. So let me know which one you want. And anybody that won tonight, make sure, please make sure that you message me your information so that I can get everything shipped out to you. The giveaway stickers, the FJB stickers, are going to go out this week. I have been, hold on, let me get this to focus. I have been absolutely swamped, so I'm way behind. But those are going to go out, so don't worry. You did not miss yours in the mail. It is going out very, very soon. And Eric wants the Barrett. So those ones are going back in the box for another giveaway. Eric gets the Barrett. So congratulations, Eric. But make sure you guys go check out all of our sponsors. FreedomFatigues.com. Make sure, seriously, go look at all their stuff tonight. FreedomFatigues.com is all American-made, 100% American-made apparel. And all their stickers, everything is 100% American-made. Make sure you go check them out tonight. Check out all the new stuff, new shirts. Seriously, go check them out. And check out NotJustGuns.com. They do not have the auction right now, but they do have a lot of inventory showing up on their website. So Glocks, anybody looking for a Glock? Like a 43, 43X, 48, the small frame Glocks. They're all on their website right now for cheap, super, super cheap. Trust me, it's worth it if you're looking for one. Josh said, how close are you on the tumblers for the gun giveaway? So the gun giveaway is going slow. I didn't really want to do this one. Mike from Not Just Guns really wanted to do the tumblers. I knew it was going to be a little slow because of how, it's $35 an entry. It's $35 a tumbler. So they're going slow. He's out of town. When he gets back next week, I'm going to talk to him about ending this thing. We need like 10 more entries into the Smith & Wesson CSX giveaway. And we'll end this one a little early. Not going to be quite 75 spots, but it'll be I think about 55 or so. I'm thinking like 10, 15 more entries, and then we're going to end it, and then we'll give it away hopefully next week. So if you haven't gotten into the CSX giveaway, go get into the CSX giveaway at pewpewnationusa.com. If you have already gotten into the giveaway, go get more spots. So we're going to give away a Smith & Wesson CSX free of charge, and it's going to be awesome. So so make sure you guys go check that thing out. But if we, like I said, if we get like 10 or 15 more entries, we will give that thing away next week. So, and we will start, if we get that thing out of here, we're going to give away something else, and it's not going to be a $35 entry right now. So we might do that, another one of those in the future. But we're going to do something a little bit less expensive. I'm actually trying to get with a patch company and do morale patches, and we're going to have a series of morale patches. So it'll be like a collector's series. So you buy the patch, and if like you collect all of them, you'll be entered into another giveaway at the end of the year. So I'm trying to figure that out right now. I don't know. Let me know if you guys like that idea. I think it would be cool. So it just is. It's something cool that like you can collect and then look back at, you know, after 6 months or whatever, and be like, oh, look at these cool patches that I've gotten. So let me know what you guys think of that idea, and drop me a message or whatever and let me know. But I think that's going to happen, and I think it would be pretty cool. So make sure you guys go check out pewpewnationusa.com, though, for all your American-made Pew Pew Nation apparel through freedomfatigues.com. As well as the giveaways, and you know, we might do some pop-up giveaways here or there that just show up on the website. So make sure that you guys go check that out. Check out notjustguns.com, freedomfatigues.com, Pew Pew Nation USA, and if you can, donate a couple bucks to Pew Pew Nation on Venmo or PayPal. Any donations that you guys send us all literally go towards the show. So they go towards shipping costs and better giveaways and things like that. Eric said he wants a Saint Victor giveaway. He said it jokingly, but honestly, it's probably going to happen. Something similar to this. Maybe even with the SWAT5 from GSL. So make sure you guys go check out GSL Technology.com, and like them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out all their stuff. Make sure you like all these pages on all that stuff. So we'll see you all next week for episode 92, where hopefully I'm not blurry. I don't know why I'm still damn blurry. Come on. I don't know. Either way, see you all next week. Stay safe out there, and make sure you carry on.